Watch the BLK though. I'm liking this one right now more than anything. I'm liking BLK. I'm still watching figs. Still got an eye on figs. Market is just really chopping around here, kind of putting in another low. So, yeah, really no clear direction on the market just yet. BLK putting in or BLNK putting in a bit of a bottoming tail here. LAC's rolling over. DD's still there, but it's like I said, the range is a big concern there, guys. You're gonna need a dollar stop. Average day is only $1.50, so you see the concern there. CCL needs to settle down, and CLH needs to as well. You can still watch Microsoft, guys. Still watch the Microsoft over high of the day. Got some new 5-minute bars forming. So let's see what happens here. Figs still kind of hanging out. It'd be like a 951 by 933, so an 18-cent stop. Slight range concern, but if it gets up there, it should have room. About 980. So about 1 hour is definitely in the works. The Blink BLNK is still looks like it's going a little higher here. As long as it doesn't break 1225, I'm good with it. As DD is giving you a little bit of a tighter pattern. I don't know if I trust this thing though. Got a 10-cent spread. Yeah, 50-cent stop is going to be pretty tight. Pretty tight there. I don't know. Guys, keep an eye on figs. Actually, I'm getting my order ready on figs. I'm liking this. Figs 951 by 933. Hopefully it doesn't go right here. Gonna need 987 out of this thing. So I'll give it the penny. All right, got an order in there on figs. FIGS 951 by 933. Figs. Official call out there. Yeah, it's doing good volume, good spread. It's got room to run up to about 980, like I said. We need 987 for full target. So solid on the figs. Watch BLNK as well. This is a short trade we were watching here. Putting in a bit of a topping tail. That's what you want to see. Oh my goodness, BLNK is hard to borrow. Son of a gun. I hate that. I don't know if we're going to be able to short that, guys. I don't know if that's going to be shortable. Hey, thanks for the follow, my man. Hey, if you got any questions, comments about what I'm doing, what I'm trading, or if you want to review what you're trading even, throw it up in the chat log. We'll get right to it. Check it out for you. I'm not liking a whole lot of these short ideas right now, guys. I'm not liking many of the shorts. Netflix doesn't look too bad. It does have a little bit of support right where it's at, 355, so be careful with that. Cisco is moving up. Chegg's moving up as well. BLNK looks good, but it's hard to borrow, so it's going to be tough. Tesla's pulling in. This OSH is just, it's up 30%, so I probably shouldn't be even looking at that. Still got my order in on figs. Still looking good on the figs. I don't want to, as long as it keeps making higher lows. See the lows 941, lows 942. If we break that and break 940, like 940 actually, then it's going to be a little bit concerning. I have to cancel the trade. Snap. Snap's got room, a little bit extended, needs rest. Microsoft's pulling in pretty good here, so be careful. And CLH pushing up. CCL is pushing up as well. CCL is now a bit of a range concern. DD, oh man, look at figs, guys. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to see. All right. All right. All right. I mean, this is a choppy market so far, guys. Very choppy. $1 range for about 30 minutes into the day. So no clear direction here. You can see on the 1 minute chart, we're just slopping around. So stay patient, stay nimble. No need to rush into anything. Sitting on hands is a position. Oh, guys, I need to cancel figs. My bad. Cancel the figs. Maybe we'll try again if it comes back, but right now, cancel figs. Not getting a whole lot, guys. You can the DD's there if you like it. That's too tight of a stop. Range is too much of a concern there. I can't get myself to take that. It's already exceeded its range. Yeah, no, not for me. RCL higher. None of these backup ideas really doing much. Yeah, definitely not. All right, so no trades for me yet. I called the figs, canceled it. Again, you can take DD if you like it. I don't trust that thing. CCL, NCLH. NCLH still has range, so keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on NCLH. Microsoft pulling in, but still within range. Still not looking too bad. Still tradable. The snap is going to be tough, guys. Gosh. All right, so not seeing a whole lot right here. Not seeing a whole lot. Yeah, just kind of waiting. Choppy market, guys. Very choppy. Doesn't make for an easy trading environment when the market's this choppy. And you can see it there. Just chop, chop, chop. You guys trade anything though? Anybody watching any stocks, cryptos, ETFs, whatever it may be? Got this SPY. There's DD, guys. It's about to trigger right here. Actually, just would have triggered you in on the penny. 77.01. Right. Just kind of sitting back, waiting, guys. Not much to do right here. Do a little bit of scanning, maybe. Yeah, nothing on my list is looking too hot here. Need some rest on these cruise liners. Microsoft pulling in. Yeah, I wouldn't take that on a buy setup. One big move up, not for me. Watching Starbucks short. Let's check her out. Starbucks short under daily trend line. Okay, I see what you're looking at here. Right there, got that trend line. So yeah, I would take. You can probably take it. See on this 5 minute chart as this little shelf kind of at 104.50. So yeah, you could take it 104.50. It still has a trend line in this 103.50 to deal with, but yeah, no, it's been weak. Breaks that trend line, it's got room down to $100 really. Yeah, keep an eye on the Starbucks. Worth a watch. We're on the old list here. Other than that, there's the DD if you liked it. You're watching Tyson short. Ooh, Tyson's actually not a bad short. Yeah, keep an eye on this thing. Keep an eye. What's the volume like? It's doing pretty good shares. It is down a little bit into some support. So be a little mindful of that. It's got quite a bit of, not really, just that one pivot. So yeah, keep an eye on the TSN. TSN under low of the day. We got 30 minutes into the day. There's the DD. Got a 25-cent pop. So you got him with a 50-cent stop. You'd be up half an hour. Man, these markets are pulling in pretty good right here. Qs are low of the day right now. Let's check out the Tyson TSN. It would be right under 60 basically. Give it, how much room does this have? It's got about 50 cents left. So yeah, you give it the 32-cent stop. I feel like that's pretty fair. Yeah, keep an eye on the TSN. Probably one of the better things out right now. Yeah, my list is not looking super great right here. You can still watch figs, I suppose. You can keep an eye on it with the same stop, 933, maybe 932 actually. But you can still watch the figs. Other than that, I don't. You can watch Netflix lower too, I suppose. This thing is looking a little bit weak. Looking a little weak on Netflix. PGY, man. TSN still looking solid. You know what? I might get my order in on TSN actually. 59. Oh, it's going right here. You got to use a limit order. 59.97 by 60.29. Need. All right. So just peekabooed in. You know, I really don't need to rush into anything. I got myself into some trouble yesterday rushing into trades that weren't on my list, so I'm just gonna hold off on this. Actually, I mean, like I said, it does have a little support here, so if it gives us another entry, cleans itself up a little bit. I mean, that's kind of an extended move down, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Only a few bars of rest. The 9-period moving average hasn't even caught up yet, so I think I did myself a favor by taking my time with that order. No need to rush into stuff. Notice I've been getting into trouble a little bit lately by rushing into trades that aren't on my list. Happened yesterday twice. Man, I was eager to short yesterday. I was jonesing to short. Took two shorts that I probably shouldn't have. Yesterday was another day where just, maybe yesterday, guys. The market yesterday was just ugly, choppy. Look at this thing. All day. Just chop, 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 chop. No clear direction there. Today's starting off same sort of thing too. Starting off with a choppy day here as well. So trying to make the most of it, not trying to force any trades, you know. Play the cards that are given to us. And DD's trying. And CCL over 1260 is going to be a little bit difficult to take. You do have a range concern there. I mean, this thing does do some decent sized days, 80 cents to a dollar, not out of the question. It's got good average trading range, so we will keep an eye on it, but not a big fan right now. Is there news? J-Pow's talking today? God dang. Is he? Ugh. That is so, man, I hate J-Pow, honestly. Why does that guy control the markets? Like, what a dumb job. You got one guy that influences the, like, how is that not market manipulation? He could literally just choose to say something and flip the markets. It's like, never understood that, but I guess I'm not the one making decisions, so I don't need to understand it. J-Pow. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm going to go back to bed, guys. Zap just informed us that J-Pow is talking at 11:40, which means these markets are going to be junk until then. So, go back to bed. Yeah, the Fed is man. The whole Fed is a joke. I don't even get me started on that. I don't understand how that's not more like they literally manipulate the market. It's just it's a joke. It's a joke. But you know what? It is what it is. You deal with it, and I guess you just keep living your life. Try to make it better. I guess, guys. I mean, I feel like we're a little bit of a younger crowd. I imagine. I don't know your guys' ages, but the way you guys talk, I feel like you got time to make a difference. We're young. We can change the world, man. Change the world. Starting off with getting rid of J-Pow and Pelosi and literally anybody that's over the age of 70. I don't know why anybody over 70 is in politics. We should make a rule. We should ban them. Like my grandma was trying to run the country. I tell her to stop. Like I don't. That's I mean the real fault lies on the people like Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, and like Nancy. Like where are their children at, bro? Tell your parents to get in line. Like at a certain point, you just gotta nut up and be like, listen, grandma, listen, grandpa, this isn't for you. You shouldn't be running the country. Like exactly, Like I don't understand how that's like freaking George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. So when they made the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, they were like 30. Like Jefferson was like, or George Washington was like 40, and he was the old guy. Like, and now we got Joe Biden who's like 80. Come on, come on. This is ridiculous. This is just absurd. Almost as absurd as this trappy or choppy, crappy market. Try to say choppy and crappy at the same time. Just a troppy market. Look at this. This is like a chart of what would happen if old people ran the country. Right here. Bop, 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 bop. Chop. No direction. Stupid. He has Joe Biden. What is she like? 78? God, I just can't believe it. It drives me nuts. That's why I just don't think about it, honestly. I'm like, what do I do? I guess this is what I do. I try to communicate it to you guys, and then you guys communicate it to other people, and then maybe eventually we'll get it to the right person and we'll be able to make a change. Who knows? But we do not need old people running this country. That's for dang sure. Guys, keep an eye on Netflix. Still looking a little weak. Putting in some resistance at that 358.50 area. So under that, definitely keep an eye on the Netflix. Kind of broke this trend line here. You can see there it is. Broke that trend line, so it's got room to drop. Keep an eye on it. Man, yeah, they're just absolute puppets. Like can't even dude literally can't even talk. Can't even walk upstairs or ride a bike. How is he running the country? I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever. Man, look at this market, guys. Like this is a tough environment to trade. If you're going long, you're getting hurt by this. If you're going short, you're getting hurt by this. Looks like we might be making a move to the low side here, but yeah, it's just choppy so far, guys. Netflix is the only thing that's on my list that I'm kind of watching. And taking under that bottoming tail would be a wide stop, wouldn't it? Like a $3 stop. I mean, this thing has the range though. It's done $6. Average day is 12. So I mean, it's in the works. Definitely should have room down to about I don't know 354, maybe 352. Yeah, keep an eye on Netflix. Probably my top watch right now. The TSN is still grinding lower, still moving lower. Solid, solid. I really just like this thing to kind of rest a little bit more, honestly, though. That was my concern with it right here. I was getting an order in and just wasn't fast enough. And then I looked at it again and I'm like, you know what? I would like a little bit more rest, a little bit of a retest of this pivot here. But, I mean, it's going. It would have been, like I said, 32-cent stop. We're down 16 cents. So you'd be up at half an hour right now if you took the TSN. It's not a bad start. Not a bad start. Guys, none of these long ideas are looking good. I said the CCL a minute ago, but it is extended. You cannot argue with that. Microsoft is kind of weak now. Snapchat, maybe if it gets over high of the day and it cleans itself up a little bit. Not a ton of range left though. Figs is still looking pretty junky. I mean, if it gets over 950, you can take it still though. Osh, Tesla's lower. So yeah, not a whole lot. I mean, the BLNK still looks solid. Still hard to borrow though. So Chegg is just not really tradable. Watch the Netflix. That's the only thing I'm really got my eyes on. Netflix and TSN, I suppose. You can get TSN if it again. It needs to settle down, guys. I want TSN would like come up here, retest 60-20, then I would be willing to take it. But right now, it just keeps grinding lower. There's no real correction that we're able to take advantage of right now. Markets are both at low of the day, SPY and Qs. We're still, guys, it's still an inside day. Yesterday's low is 411.29. No, it's not. It's 408.10. We went to 408.48. So we still got a little bit lower until we hit the low of the day from yesterday. So it is still an inside day, still very choppy. I need Netflix to come down to the 356 area. Yeah, I think you're right, man. I think the market's gonna be choppy until JWoww speaks. What is this guy? What is he even? What's his like? What's on the agenda? What is he talking about? Just inflation, interest rates, the same shit as always. Yeah. See, I mean, this isn't an FOMC meeting. It's just a speech. Yeah. Whatever. Well, might be a sit on hands day, guys. Might be a sit on hands day. Not the end of the world. Sometimes not losing money is making it. Better to not take any trades and in the day break even than to get into some bad trades and lose some money. So, look at the DD. This is what I was worried about with DD, guys. Went up to 0.35. So not even 1R yet. You think they're going to send it lower with more rate hike talk? Yeah. Doesn't sound like they're going to be slowing down anytime soon. They're not willing to take the foot off the gas. They said they're going to raise rates as much as they need, really. Not making it easy for trading, that's for damn sure. I mean, Netflix isn't an area where it has support. So, like I said, we're going to need to get down to 356 before I'm even considering getting into this thing. 356.25, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I want to get in above the topping tail at this point. At this point, I might wait for it to come down to 355.30. We'll see. Markets are going a little lower here, so watch the Netflix. Watch it. Top watch here. 358.50 is a solid stop. All right. Man, look at the CCL give it up. Dang. NCLH. You guys are watching some other stuff. The S-Bucks. And it's chopping around. Got some support here on the 15-minute. You can see big old bottoming tail on Netflix. All right. See, I think I would be able to take it under this pivot. If it comes down here and retest 356, you could probably sneak into that. A little bit aggressive, but whatever happens, we're going to need to wait a little bit, give us some time. All right. Yeah, look at the markets, guys. Come down, bounce right back up. Choppy. Choppy. Is it time to go yet? It's only 9:15. I mean, it feels like it's like 9:45. Isn't that weird? Some days you're just feels like the market's just rolling. It's 10 o'clock before you even know it. Other days it's like, holy cow, what is time doing? You can watch Microsoft long. It's showing a little relative strength right here for sure. The market's pulling, grinding lower. This thing's kind of settling down. It's kind of a mid-level breakout though, so be cautious there. And it has resistance above on this 15-minute. You can see right where it got stopped today is right in that resistance area. So be cautious of that. If you're getting in here and you're getting break even before then maybe you can take it. But are you looking at like the daily chart? Big cup, little handle, or what? The 15-minute chart, I suppose. Cup, handle, I don't know. I think it's gonna be tough with this market, man. I think it's gonna be a little bit tough. SPY's not doing anything. There's the 30-minute you're looking at. What am I doing? Yeah, coming up here, trying to form a little handle. It's going to need a little bit more. If you're looking at the 30-minute, you're going to need to settle down before it gets going again. You're looking at the cup and handle, I think. Definitely a little bit stronger than the market, that's for sure. Well, what are the other fat man stocks doing? Apple's a little bit stronger as well. Apple actually over high of the day doesn't look too bad. You could probably take that over high of the day. Look, it has that void over 153. So you keep an eye on Apple. Amazon. Ooh, Amazon's dragging the markets down. Wow. Facebook is strong as well. I don't know if I'm doing much with Facebook though. It's got quite a bit of resistance and it's in this pretty extended area, so expect some chop on there. Nvidia's ugly. Microsoft. It looks better pre-market. Oh yeah, it does. It looks a little bit cleaner, a little bit more formed. All right. Man, look at Tyson. Tyson's going. Won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Again, well, that's actually 2 bars of rest is really not enough for me. I like my breakouts to have at least 3 bars. So 59.81 by like 60.30, about a 50-cent stop. That would have been a little bit tough for me. I mean, you probably could have got in with the 40-cent stop, but again, got some support down here. It's only about 40 cents away from support, so be mindful of that. Netflix is all the way back up to the high of the day. Netflix at this point looks like it's going higher. I don't think I'm taking it. Just because, I mean, it's a gap down, big top and tail. Just because it's not going short doesn't mean you can go long. Yeah, I think that Tyson's likely going to bounce soon. There we go. It keeps going. Yeah, in that 59.50 area, that's the spot to watch on it. That's where you get that support. So, I'm not worried about missing this at all. I don't feel like that was a missed trade. Guys, you can watch the Apple, like I said. I would not be getting in the buy setup here. I'm definitely going to be waiting for high of the day on this. It's still got $2 of range left. So give it a dollar stop. It's got it in there. Let me throw it up on a list right here. All right. There goes Netflix higher. So nothing to do with it here. Figs, man, this thing just chopped around. Wow. Impressively just tight. Like, I guess volume fell off quite a bit too. That helps, but I mean, honestly, over 950, you could still take it. You could still take it over 950. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Tough market today, guys. Tough market. It does look like we got a little daily buy setup though on the SPY, doesn't it? He kind of came up here, rested, ran up, coming down right at that 50% retracement, right at support, a couple down days in a row. So thinking on the daily chart, it looks like we get a little bit of a bounce. The 65 is kind of the same thing, coming down into support to the big move up. So I mean, if we get over 410 or like 411, this thing could go higher. Options 5-1 long on figs. What do you mean? You buying a call here or something? Let me look at it. Let's check out what the figs options are. Buy like 40 days out. Get like a 750 call. Yeah. I was looking at this swing trading some figs the other day. Still might do it, honestly. It's chopping around in that 200. I tried to actually get in on, it was this day, the 31st, but it gapped up over my entry. Still got it on a watch list though. Still watching figs for a swing. Yeah, the spread is, it's got a 15. Yeah, that is pretty thin. What's the volume like here on the options? Oh, it's only got 27. Oh yeah, that's pretty thin on the volume there for figs options. Maybe that's why I didn't get filled. It was thin as hell. I mean, you can still watch it for day trade though. Like I said, 950 by 932. You can watch it. Apple's making a slight move up. TSN with the bounce, kind of as expected. Right. Not doing much else, man. This has been a boring day. Wow. The DD, man, this is what I was talking about with DD. Super clean breakout, but just had a massive move up already. I mean, this thing just ran a marathon, and you're going to need it to run back-to-back marathons if you took this, so it's a little tough. If you used a tight stop at 55, you would have been stopped out right here. So Tough. I want to say you can keep an eye on the cruise liners, but they've already had a big move. That's a pretty big pullback, so I don't know if it's going to get back to high of the day. Microsoft grinding up. Snap is just pretty sloppy. Oh, I'm not seeing anything, guys. I might call it an early day, honestly. This J-Pow speech is just throwing the markets for a loop, I think. They don't know what to do. I mean, Apple's somewhat tempting, but it needs to get to high of the day before I'm interested. And it's got some work to do. It's going to need at least 3, 4, 5 more bars before I'm interested. It's got to get up here and rest. So, looking like a sit on hands day, guys. But I mean, look at this market. Look at this market. Oh, disgusting. Just disgusting. And look at that 1 minute chart on the markets are just, that is a terrible looking chart. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody, I don't think there's anybody in their right mind who can read this chart and confidently say pick a direction. There's nobody. If somebody is, they're lying to you. You're like, well, it's double bottom and it looks. Well, what about this? What about this triple top up here? Like this is just no clear direction. No clear direction. Even Figs is pulling in a little bit now. Yep. It just broke the. Yeah, nope. Come on, Figs. Man, I think I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm giving it about 5, 10 more minutes. You guys have any questions, get them out there, but I don't think I need to sit around and waste my time anymore, guys. This is just, I don't see it happening today. We've been talking about it all morning. The JWoww speech is going to just keeping these markets choppy. None of the ideas for my list are looking too good. Check out my backup. I guess check these real fast. Nothing. Yeah. I mean, you guys got any open positions? Any open trades? Honestly, I hope not. Jeez. I don't know. Is there any trades that actually work today, guys? Like, are there any clean patterns? Clean. You're looking at Ross. Hey, Ross isn't bad. I mean, again, I don't know if clean pattern wise, I don't know if I'm getting in there. Had a good gap though. Cleared that resistance, cleared that support. It's coming right down into this support though. I mean, it's had a pretty big extended move, so it wasn't bad. But then again, guys, I don't know if I'm getting into this. Down 1, 2, 3 big red bars in a row. A little bit of rest. Maybe you get a 50-cent stop. It's down 60 cents. So definitely a one of the weaker stocks out there. Honestly, this is throwing this on my put list, man. That thing looks pretty solid for a put. A swing trade. Hopefully it bounces here, and dude, if this thing bounces and just rests for the rest of the day, I'm gonna keep an eye on that for a put, a swing trade. Look at that, guys. Big old gap, big old void. Some other ones doing TJX, kind of the same thing. This one was a little bit nicer of a pattern here. Maybe 30-cent stop. Markets are still pulling in. Still pulling in here. Look at TSN with a mega bounce. There's Apple up too. Pulling in a little bit as well. Netflix going lower. See, I don't know if I like Netflix short anymore though, guys. I don't know if I like it short. It put in that bottoming tail and then it put in this bottoming tail right here. That's a little bit, and then it broke the pivot. Yeah. And sitting on hands, not doing anything. So that DD would have stopped you out. So saved an arm with that one. Microsoft got in here, just chopping around. Honestly, I wouldn't be feeling too warm and fuzzy about this. That's why I didn't take it. Snap has been choppy. Figs, nothing. Gosh, Tesla, yeah. Guys, there's nothing on my list. Nothing on my list. Honestly, same thing as yesterday, though. I was looking through my list yesterday, and keep an eye on Apple, guys. Keep an eye on Apple, but I mean, I was looking through this list yesterday, and there was really nothing here. Even these backup ideas. I traded the cop yesterday, lost an R on this. Looking back at it, probably shouldn't have taken it. Down 1, 2, 3 big red bars. This bar is on volume at support. That's likely to be ending volume. And it just chopped around. So got tagged on that. And then what else was it? CVS. Another one. At support. Trying to go short right at support. So two pretty mediocre trades I took yesterday. I mean, again, there wasn't really anything on my list that went higher. So it's been a choppy week so far. Yesterday, very choppy. Today, same thing. It hasn't been easy to start this week, but doesn't mean we're not going to be making money. Doesn't mean we're not making money. All right. I'm just going to stop looking through this list, guys. Watching Apple. I mean, you could argue getting in with a 60-cent stop right here. Again, though, I just don't like it under that whole number. You see the resistance. I did this to myself like last week, trying to take Facebook under resistance. So just stay patient. Just wait for your plan says to wait for the stock to either be at resistance or above. So I'm just going to wait for that area. No reason to get in right here. Just wait for this right there. Give it like a dollar stop. Has $2 of range left. Just let it go to work. The gap fill is right at 154, right at 1R. So all right. Well, I'm watching Apple. Other than that, there's just absolutely nothing on this list that is intriguing to me. So I'm probably going to call it a day here, guys. A little bit early. Get some extra work done. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you either get them out right now or send me an email, jlang@langtrading.com. So send me an email, ask it in the chat log, however you want to do it. Make sure you get your questions out there. There's no reason to not know something. You got the resources, you better use them. All right, and with that, I am going to call it a day, guys. Like I said, keeping an eye on Apple. If this gives us a pattern in the next 30 minutes, I'll take it. Otherwise, it's going to be a sit on hands day for me. It's going to be a sit on hands day, no trades. called the figs real early and ended up canceling that. So with that, have a great day. Type in the chat log for you this time. All right, take care, guys. I will see you back here tomorrow morning, 9:45 Eastern Time. We'll be doing it all over again. So until then, take care. Don't let JWoww throw you for a loop. Just see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.